Hi everyone, this is audap again, and we're gonna reattempt Blade Runner on PC. Let's see. So I am trying to find the cook that has run away from me after I attempted to question him about Lucy, who may or may not have been involved in the animal murders. He is not showing up though, and apparently there are some pieces of evidence that I could have gathered had I played the game a different way. But the game's events and endings really change depending on how you play and what decisions you make. Let's leave our personality on user choice and see if that helps me any. I doubt it. Oh, uh-oh. Oh. I guess that's where the cook was. Oh, it's Gaff. Excuse me. And time Gaff.
Rumor has it you've been earning your stripes, McCoy.
Working on it.
Keep it up. You just might have a future in this business.
I understand it's got a hell of a retirement plan.
You VK the mark before retirement?
Didn't have to.
That's why they call it the magic.
I'm starting to understand.
You ever retire a human, your career is over. Remember that. I checked with UN Air. Looks your rep swung that moonbus massacre last month.
They ever find the moon bus?
Disappeared into thin air. Brian thinks it crashed out in the Kipple.
How many reps we talking about?
Enough. They're Nexus 6s. So don't take too much slack.
Gotcha.
I don't know if they got Edward voice Gaff, but I know they got Sean Young and the other. I know whoever played Tyrell was also reprised this role. What do you mean, yuck?
Yuck.
Let's search it.
Yuck.
Okay. Didn't know it bothered you.
Your floor number, please.
Apartments.
McCoy.
88. Thank you.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
Zubin was the fix I'd come up against. There was something in his eyes, an almost primordial desire to live. Most of the 3s, 4s, and 5s give up when you had them. But these 6s, they were a whole other breed.
All right.
Portrait of the sleep-deprived.
Got your delivery here, man.
Hold on.
Is this what the gravity be like on Mars?
It's about a third of what we got here on Terra. Real comfy. How about turn okay? When I say I'll have you know that Ricky's a purebred chihuahua, and he's totally
Things going good at Tyrell Corporation?
boring. Old man Tyrell a kick lately. He never shuts up.
You also do outside work.
Sweetie, I never go outside. Bad for the glands.
How about Nexus 6? You know a lot about them?
Going now.
Understand good, it holds deep meaning for me now. Well, search on Nexus 6 and test studies, contacts, the works.
Only simulator.
One more minute, you be swallowing this explosive. 3 more minutes, they be holes in you like building across town.
No, I swear. I don't have anything. If I did, I'd give it to you.
My and dying. You tell me something.
Talk to Dr. Tyrell.
Tell me something I don't know.
Designers. Miraji, Hannibal Chu, Luther and Lance. They're closer to him than I am.
Where?
Oh. They're all working down on DNA Row.
Miserable package man.
No. No, please, don't.
Hope you aren't camped out there with a bottle of tequila.
Oh, very funny.
Raise the worm, McCoy.
Don't worry. I'm up, Lieutenant. What's the buzz?
One of Tyrell's fat face splattered all over the marble interior of the Tyrell building.
Inside?
That's right. A sweet little break on it. Tyrell's surveillance system recorded the whole shebang.
Beautiful. How many?
Just one. I don't know if it's related to the Runcenter deal or not. Tyrell security will when you get there. You'll be good, killer.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
I know, that dog is spoiled. But actually, I do spoil my animals too. Oh well.
Number, please.
Alright, let's head to the office and get some more details. Koi. Oh, we got some new locations. So we can go to the Tyrell building, but let's stop by the office first.
Laboratory.
Huh? Nobody here? Wow. Oh, he's always there.
Mainframe and shooting range.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Database transfer complete.
Ground floor. Mainframe and shooting range.
Go see the boss. Although he usually just tells me to get my ass out of there. shoehorned in.
Bryant go on permanent leave and you get full use of the office, Lieutenant?
You'd be amazed at how accommodated after his hemorrhoids get lanced. You really been surprising the troops around here, kid. Gaff says you work the ramp.
Just doing the job.
Yeah, well, don't get too cocky. Those sixes can be damn.
That I know.
But I'm proud of you, McCoy. Why don't you take the rest of the day off?
Thanks.
Payments is wiring the advance to your account as we speak.
How much?
Couple hundred chinion. Sandwich or two. We gotta hold back the rest until the lab does the autopsy. Paperwork. Should take more than a couple of days.
So the check's in the mail.
Hey, don't worry. We keep our best and brightest happy. Any idea what you want to spend it on?
I was thinking companion for my animal at home.
Forget that. Buy yourself something nice. Once you start carving up that juicy bacon, kid, the taste never goes away. The great things in life, you'll just be wanting more and more.
Department float me some chin yen. This investigation's getting expensive.
Look, this ain't on the department tab, okay? This is a
Thanks, Lieutenant.
This goddamn city don't know how to manage funds. They've been flush for years.
I thought we were under budget.
Trust me, ain't nobody getting rich unless they're sneaking some on the side. Hell, I can barely pay for the fuel for my car.
Ever hear of public transportation?
Get out of here before I throw my you.
All right, let's go see that. Away we go.
McCoy,
Just a minute.
where do I go?
Grav test on the east wing, 66th floor. Here's the footage. The cameras. You get a pretty good look at the man's face.
How'd you get past you guys?
A delivery man. Dr. Eisenduller ordered in a lot, so it didn't seem unusual.
I may have more questions for you later on.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, let's talk to him right now.
One more thing.
I've told you everything I know, Detective. I gotta work. These monitors don't watch themselves.
It's a tough gig. Someone had tried to access a bunch of protected files on the Tyrell network and failed once, but a dozen times. Tyrell engineers might forget their passwords, but what would the GravLab boys need with replicant DNAs and incept dates? It was a Tyrell sales brochure for the Nexus series, the kind of glossy hype that ends up at trade shows. This one was for the new entertainment model, a comedian designed to entertain the troops all was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me, like the cheap crap sold at the stands in Row.
Okay, anything else? Let's go inside.
I've seen worse, but not by...
Learn anything?
You could strain him through a sieve.
This hearing yours?
That other cop who was up here, the babe with the shades and the cigarettes.
Ain't her style. Call her you're liable to end up with a severe limp. A takeout box from King. I'd seen more dead animals than live ones in the last 24 hours. And bugs. 3 of them. I thought about Maggie and nearly threw up. You spot anything you think I ought to know about, tell me.
Absolutely.
Obviously, he'd been killed with an explosive, and not just because he'd been plastered on the wall with 1,000 strokes. The resonator wire I pulled out of his skull told the whole story. The killer was an expert. The charge had been big enough to do the job, but not for the soundproof walls of the float chamber. But I wondered why the killer didn't just shoot him.
There was something there, no? Yeah. Come on. Get it.
I'd seen more dead animals than live ones in the last 24 hours, and now it was dogs. Give them. I thought about Maggie and nearly threw up.
Okay, what else we got here? What?
The dog collar has a Ricky, maybe?
That's the dog, that's the dog. What's this?
Disgusting.
Oh. Pointing at the body. No, nothing else, really? Huh. Alright. Okay, that's just a review. Anything else from this?
Eisenduller had used his dog's name as a password. The Tyrell brass if they knew I was snagging a copy of their files, but someone had wanted them bad enough to kill Eisenduller, so I figured they must be worth having. Nothing.
Lagging behind again?
Gouza didn't say anything about me working with a partner.
Pig's ass, Slim. No, I'm following up on my own. Could be it's linked to this Tyrell debacle.
You take a look at this crime scene?
Yeah, it's a real doozy, Slim. Been watching Gouza eat. Make sure you skip a meal before you go up.
You friendly with Eisenduller?
Most of the employees I see coming in morning and night is, Dr. Eisenduller. He almost never left his lab.
He afraid of somebody?
I think it had to do with the air outside and the germs. I once heard him complain about it.
Smart. What was his...
Grav Test Chief Engineer. The lab runs tests to see how a replicant would perform in different gravitational fields. That kind of thing. One of the other engineers could tell you more.
You know if anyone lost an earring like this one lately?
Not always, that's for sure. The boss enforces a strict dress code around here.
How did Eisenduller's moo-moo fit in?
Hey, the rules only apply to the lesser mortals.
How do I... boss?
You don't, unless he wants to see you.
Okay. How do I make him want to see me?
Well, you could call it
who is...
Don't know offhand.
Yeah, I get the picture. Anything about Tyrell's computer system?
Security is tight as a drum, if that's what you're asking.
Some access restricted data from the terminal in Dr. Eisenduller's office.
But they couldn't get in.
Yeah. Looks like Dr. file's safer than he keeps his employees. I may have more questions for you later.
Yes, sir.
I should have asked about her case, but oh well. So I got the Run Sitters, Chinatown, Animalized Row. Let's head to Run Sitters. Not that I think anything's here, but maybe something's here.
Locked.
Ah, okay. And then? Sorry about your cook. But he's a replicant, you know. Oh, I can go down here now, though. Where that comedian was. Ah, so he's back here. Ah, interesting. Okay. Yeah. Hold on. No, nothing. All right, hold on, folks. All right, let's go check Animal Row. Hey, over here.
You know who deals in insects down?
You don't want insects? They're no good companion. But fish are good. I have every for you. Blowfish, dorado, miniature sailfish. Very friendly.
I got a dog at home.
Fish just as good as dog.
No, my dog is real.
Real? Oh, you must make lots of money.
Let's get back to insects. Official LPD business.
End of Animal Row. You see big green sign? You try there. Good luck with dog, friend. He stays healthy.
She. Excuse me, pal.
Nobody's interested in talking to you. How about you?
McCoy, LPD.
Yeah. Over here it is.
It's your work?
Ah, the dragon.
Dragon?
See? And a subtle dragonfly late of the American South Swampland.
You sell jewelry with dragonflies?
Like that, very special significance. Very rare, senor. Estate item, and mostly part of large collection. Person must have plenty's money to obtain a collection.
Can afford.
You try Hawker's Circle. Might want to trade for this. With luck, you...
If this is from a collection, I'm also looking for the other pieces.
I make you a deal. I found out what like jewelry. Then you buy a piece, right? For special lady friend? Come back later.
I'll do that.
You take care, chasing the dragon. Handsome man like you has lady friend, of course.
All my girl cares about is food and love.
Oh, how romantic. What is this girl's name?
Maggie.
Maggie. Ah, Maggie, senor. It's perfect, is it not?
It's kind of ugly, but you talk me into it.
Or your poison.
Scorpions?
See? Finest Perhaps you purchased one?
I don't think so. They're beautiful, though. Never seen one before.
Oh, deadly too, senor.
I interest you in a snake lover one.
Not today, thanks. You know anything about insects?
I regret that I do not, noble one, save that I feed them to my snakes.
You do what?
Artificial ones, of course. The safeguards in the design of my snakes would not allow them to swallow a real insect.
I assume that this insect is already extinct.
They all died after the war, yes.
So the fakes must be pretty...
If bought in bulk, the price is acceptable. They do not need to eat them, of course, but the tourism is worth every penny. Have you ever seen such craftsmanship?
Right now I'm more interested...
Perhaps you should ask the Peruvian woman next door. She's an expert on such things, and will cut away friends.
Let's see, Hawkers. Go to Bullet Bob's. Maybe you know something about that shell casing I had.
45 blaster under your coat, or you're just happy to be here?
You got good eyes.
They ought to be. They're the only organs of mine that survived the Phobos Wars intact.
Ray McCoy, Rep D-Tech.
Runner, huh? How come I never heard of you?
I just got assigned.
Yeah, I'm kind of buddy. How's he doing?
Word is he's gonna be okay.
That skin job must have been pretty damn quick at that. He's the best in the business.
He'll be back on the job soon. You got any decent ammo for my piece?
You mean the good stuff? 'Cause I know them police issue spitballs just don't cut it.
Not these days.
Yeah, I know. If you want to drop a skin job, you need a little extra oomph. I got a few clips around here somewhere. If you got the chin yen for it.
Okay, let's have it. You sell any off-world stuff, like Ender rifles?
Nah, I ain't seen anything like that in years. Wish I had one, though. The Endo was a real workhorse. Good stopping power, decent rate of fire. You looking? Gonna cost you a bundle, I'm afraid.
Not really. Somebody should shop with one.
Sucker had it coming. I'm sure of that.
Why's that?
He's putting on those airs like he's better than everybody else. But he'll do anything for a buck. Sell anything? That's where I draw the line. If it's suspicious, it's out of here. Got bullet bobs.
You know anyone who might sell Ender rifles?
There's one other guy around here. That stuff. Got a pawn shop down the street. Goes by the name of Ezo. Who knows what the real title is?
Ezo, huh? Sounds like you don't like him.
I've been around here a long time. It always pisses me off when some dilettante sets up shop and tries to horn in on my ass.
How long has Ezo been around?
He's brand new. He's a cold son of a bitch, too. I went over to when he first moved in, and he practically ignored me. Said he was too busy to... Don't think I didn't consider kicking his ass, too.
Thanks for your time.
Okay. Here that we can look at.
Jesus. Jesus.
Ah, wait then. Nope, just renters again. Down the street the other. Is it the same place if I go here?
Step up, step up. Mama Isabella cooked you something special. Put a glow in your cheek.
Hey, mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Questions? They always need answers.
You send a lot of deliveries over to Marcus at the Tyrell building?
Eisendollar. Oh, Eisendollar, yeah. Let me tell you that. Eat.
Send anything over lately?
No, sir. No deliveries to him. Not since last month. He be way behind on his bill.
Not for a month, eh?
At least. Still in pay up.
You may have a little trouble collecting. He's dead. That stew's looking tasty.
Fix you right up. Only 30 chinion. It put a spring in your step, man. They be loving you.
Thanks for your time. Questions for you, Captain.
First one's on the house. The rest you pay for. You want chit-chat, you hire a... This ain't no social club. Nice guy. Who's Maggie, your mommy?
She's a dog.
So is my wife, but I sure as hell don't brag about it.
Pour me one.
Just one?
One, but one good one. Pour me one.
Just one?
One, but one good one.
I wonder if I can just get plastered in this game.
Are you taking any drugs? You got anything that's a match for these?
Oh, there's all sorts of places to go here. You. Let's talk to you.
That's how much time I give every stranger that wanders in here off the street.
Sell a lot of stuff that way?
Encourage browsers. What impresses me are people who know what they want and are not afraid to pay for it.
What's the most you got in here?
Value is a relative notion. What's significant to you might be meaningless.
And vice versa.
Everything here is guaranteed. The finest, most authentic.
Let me tell you what. Maybe I'll impress you.
All my paperwork is in order.
Doesn't matter. I don't read anyhow. What's your name? How many illegal weapons move through here?
Automatic weapons hold little mystique for me. That's why I don't sell them.
Things in your back room there.
Semi-automatic.
Big difference.
There was a time when men code of honor. Guns and rifles weren't necessary. The very presence of a sword was enough to
Well, times have changed.
That was it, huh? Oh, okay. Just brings me out here. Let's see. He's gonna respawn? No? Alright, well, I guess I can look at that tape.
Laboratory. Mainframe and shooting.
Scanning video disk. One enhanceable image found. Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database. Tyrell grab test.
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry to me, like the cheap crap sold at the stands and shops of Animoid Row. Give me a hard copy of that.
Not gonna tell me anything about it? Okay.
takeout box from Kingston Kitchens. Give me a hard copy of that.
Kind of all the stuff I already know. But you know, you have to go through the motions. The evidence. Alright, nothing special. Just more takeout food.
The dog collar has a name on it. Ricky, maybe? Give me that.
Let's see. There were 3 dogs, though. Really, nothing else about him, huh? Interesting. Nothing fancy about his shoes, huh? Okay, wow.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
Laboratory. Roof. Main frame and shooting range.
Still not in, huh? What happened to him?
Roof.
Okay, well, there's not a whole lot of other places we can go. Runcers is closed. Chinatown's a bust. Go back to Tyrell.
Messy up there, isn't it?
I may have more questions.
Yes, sir.
Alright, well, I didn't think there would be anything here, but yeah, you never know. Okay, well, hold on a minute. Let's go back. Ah, there you are again.
You move a lot of valuable goods through here? Valuable and exotic?
How exotic?
Exceptionally fine jewelry in the shape of a dragonfly.
Ah, they were so majestic. I remember them from... And that was the last time I've seen them.
It's very important that I find out about this. Can you help me?
If I see something, and you can match whatever my collectors will pay, it's all yours.
Thanks a million.
Perhaps I can interest you in this camera. 100 years ago, it was a cherished item. Whole family.
I've seen plenty of photographs in my time.
Have you ever seen this?
Ah, sneaky guy. Oh, can I get that?
Locked.
Oh, not anymore. It is not locked.
Off-world rifles here and more. Grenades, explosives, modern rifles, even some police-issue restricted weapons. Wasn't some small-time fence, but a big-time arms dealer. The exact arms that renegade replicants would be looking for to survive in the big city. Nothing else there. There.
It's just nothing. I mean, it's some wiring. Ah, great place. Go this way? Or this way? Huh?
That's impossible.
Oh, you can't jump that? Really?
That's impossible. That's impossible. That's impossible.
Okay, Mr. Impossible. Okay.
Hold it.
No, wait!
You blew your retirement loot this time, Slim.
What are you doing here?
Tracking this. What are you doing here besides putting your nuts on the chopping block?
Investigating Ezo. Maybe we should compare.
Maybe you should find another line of work. Just in case I'm not around to bail you out next time. Forms, why don't you grab yourself a slice of quiche or something? And pick up a bottle of scotch for the real Blade Runner, will ya? Hidden Slim.
Oh, why am I here?
This is badge number BR61354. Still working the explosion at the Tyrell manufacturing plant. To analyze the debris, but there's no doubt in my mind that we're dealing with a bomber here. Right now, it looks like the protesters had nothing to do. They were in too close proximity to have been in on the deal. No MOs or identities are rolling up just yet, and I'm still going through the inset files to see if munitions experts are unaccounted for. This is deal badge number BR61354, conducting the interrogation of Spencer Gregorian, leader of Citizens Against Replicant Slavery, November 22nd, 2019.
I once again asked that my attorney...
Shitbird. I'm asking the questions. We've already put you on the machine, so we know you're not a skin job.
That...
Okay, so you're not one of those biomechanical scumbags, and you claim to not know anything about the bomb. Well,
This is true. We advocate equal rights under the law for replicants. We have nothing against Tyrell Corporation for creating them.
some sick logic.
The replicants are living organisms, whether people like you like it or not. Replicants contribute greatly to the economic well-being of our culture. They cannot be discounted as such.
Hell, it'd be no skin off my nose if each and every was down for good. You ever see this guy?
Why, yes. Actually, I have. Protest. He's not part of our group, but outsiders are usually welcome.
How many new faces showed up that day?
Not too Full at most.
Describe them to me.
I don't know if I can.
Oh no. Recording off. Describe them to me again.
Just the Rastafarian fellow. And that has a slim blonde man, Asian, with a ponytail. Can I see my attorney?
Bravo, Spencer. You've done your civic duty.
I checked with UN Air. Swung that moonbus massacre last month.
They ever find the moon bus?
Disappeared into thin air. Ryan thinks it crashed out in the Kipple.
Okay, well.
There were off-world more. Grenades, explosives, modern rifles, even some police-issue restricted weaponry. Ezo wasn't some small-time fence, but an arms dealer. Thanks for your time. This guy work for you?
No, but I wish he do. He be one man.
You sure? Never seen him before.
I'd remembered him for sure.
Thanks for your time. Pour me one.
Just
one, but one good one.
I had like 4 shots now. I should be pretty messed up.
Are you taking any drugs? McCoy, LPD.
Oh, is that all there is? Okay.
You hear anything yet about that dragonfly jewelry, like what I showed you before?
No, senor. My friend, he's asking if you come back later, maybe I know something more.
All right.
I was fresh out of Leeds. Circle had been a waste of time. I had nothing to connect this Ezo character to the Eisendaler murder. But if the replicants had one Tyrell scientist, maybe they'd go after another. And the subcontractors down on DNA Row didn't have Tyrell's security them.
Ah, new location. Huh. No. Nope. What's our dermo? We can go the back way. Not first. Since we're upstanding officers.
What's going on? Who did this?
Help me. Please, help me. It is going to blow.
Wait, maybe I can...
No! There is no time! And he said, if you touch it...
Oh, I guess that wasn't the right decision. Oh my goodness. I forgot to save. Crap. That's at the very start.
Your floor number, please.
That's right. If you didn't save, then that was it. You know, you're done. It's kind of a bummer deal. You just click on something and then that's
PD.
Just a minute.
Where do I go?
Grav test on the east wing, 66th floor. The footage from the security cameras. You get a pretty good look at the man's face.
How'd he get past you?
He pretended to be a delivery man. Dr. Eisenduller ordered in a lot, so it didn't seem unusual.
I may have more questions for you later on.
Yes, sir.
already suffer through me playing that whole section again. Let me at least save again. And I will play up until offline, and I won't touch that bomb next time. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed watching. You are watching Blade Runner. This version is the PC version. Originally came out in the developers Westwood have lost the source code to this game, so it is unlikely that we time soon, unless there is a drive to revive the game and redo the game. But I imagine that's probably cost prohibitive. They would have to recreate everything from scratch and to get all the licenses and possible performances from the actors, which could be troublesome too. An expensive production for what may be a limited audience. I imagine they would have to change the point-and-click formula, or maybe do something different if we wanted to see this game again. Available on any digital services, obviously, so you'll have to track down a copy for yourself through the... I actually originally bought this a long time ago, and I remember playing through it, but you know, anything about it at all, other than I got one of the bad endings, of which there are many. I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you soon at the next stream.